beautiful scoliosis family, and welcome back to day 10 of the Feel Good Scoliosis Challenge for Scoliosis Awareness Month. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of yoga for scoliosis, and I'm going to do a triangle pose or a trikonasana for my yogis out there. And I'm going to talk to you about how we can make it more suitable for scoliosis and for our curves specifically. If you do know your curve type, then that's going to be handy, but if not, then don't worry about it. Just follow along. I love triangle pose, especially when I adjust it for my scoliosis, because I feel like I can really breathe and open up into my concave areas. So it's one of my favorite yoga poses, and I'm going to talk you through it. We're going to do it today. So you're going to need a chair. If you need to grab one, just pop me on pause and I'll see you in a minute. So for our triangle pose, you're going to take your feet wide, and probably wider than you think. It's handy if you have a yoga mat or barefoot if you're on a slippery surface like I am. Then let's say we do our right arm first. So I'm going to turn my right toes out to the side and have the heel of my right foot in line with the arch of my left toes. My left toes are at 90-degree angle compared to my right toes. I'm going to keep my legs nice and straight, and I'm going to have my chair out in front. Then I'm going to reach my arms out to the side, gaze down my middle finger, and take a big inhale, get really long through my spine, and then I'm just going to gently reach my arms forward slightly and then down onto the chair. So with a normal triangle pose, you might see yourself coming down a little bit like this. But with scoliosis, we want to try and keep, especially for right thoracic, left lumbar, we don't want to collapse into this concave zone here. So we're going to take our hand to the chair. We're going to lift the arm up above the head. And if you have right thoracic, left lumbar scoliosis, you can have this left arm reaching up or maybe over a little bit to open up into your concave side at the back left ribs. But at the same time, try not to spread this part super open because this is convex. So squeeze this together, open this. If you have left thoracic, right lumbar, you can take your hand onto your shoulder here and try not to open up this. Instead, you'll focus on opening up this area. So it's just the reverse. And just take some nice deep breaths here. I love holding this and just meditating into it, breathing into my scoliosis, especially focusing on my left thoracic concave area when I'm in this position. If you don't know your concave and convex, just open up and elongate the spine and just breathe. It's always just nice to take some nice, slow, deep breaths into the body. And just slow everything down for a moment. We'll get one more big deep breath here. Really get as long through your spine as you can. And then as you exhale, slowly bring yourself back up. You can turn your other toe so they're both facing in the same direction, and then heel toe your feet back together. Woo! Then we're going to take the chair over to the other side. And same again. So you're going to take your feet nice and wide, probably wider than you think. And this time we're going to turn the left toes so they face towards the chair. Have the heel of your left toe in line with the arch of your right foot. Keeping the spine nice and long, you can reach the arms out to the side, gaze down your middle finger, take a big inhale to find length through the spine, and then exhale, start to hinge at your hips as you reach forward through the left arm, and then take the left hand down onto the back of a chair. For my right thoracic, left lumbar, you can take your hand into this Schroth hand. If you have left thoracic, left lumbar, the opposite, you can reach your arm up. Here, I like to really focus on opening my concave lumbar area. The tissues here always feel so tight. So I've got my Schroth hand here. I'm trying not to open my convexity. I'm focusing here. And I love to send some nice deep breaths. We're also not collapsing. This is why we don't want to come all the way down, because I don't want to collapse and compress my concave side here, which is why having the chair is great, because I'm keeping this open and I'm opening here. So getting nice deep breaths here wherever you are. Just enjoying the stretch. Maybe it feels a little bit different for the body. Maybe you're trying something new. That's totally okay, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to try these new things, explore these different things that we can do for our scoliosis. And if you don't know your curves or you don't know what's going on, just try and keep your spine long and breathe. Slow, deep breaths. And then slowly engage your core, bring yourself back to center. You can relax your arm down by your side, turn your left toe so it joins the right, and then heel toe your feet back. Good, well done. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of exploration of Trikonasana or triangle pose, and I will see you tomorrow.